Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a kind of last minute video that I wanted to make because there's a lot of people that DM me and message me saying, oh, you really inspire me to become a YouTuber and you really inspire me to share my life online and create a business and create a brand. And I think that's so awesome. I love that. I'm so happy for you guys. Like that is like the first step to decide that you want to do that thing. I highly encourage it. If you really want to be a creator, or you want to share your life, share your experiences, it's so important that the first step is to make that decision. But this is about some of the things that I wish people would have told me before I started YouTube. And I was just realizing all the things that were happening, and I was really lucky to have, you know, Rachel and June give me a flake man, give me a break man, Regan and Kaz at the time, and even Charla. Like, they were so good about filling me in with all of the things that are happening and what will happen to me when I start my channel, and they were very good mentors to me, and I really appreciated that so much. Recently, maybe some of you guys know, some of you don't know, there is a TV show called Terrace House here in Japan, and you can watch it on Netflix in America as well. But there was somebody that recently had passed away, took their own life because of all the negative messages and comments, and I guess there were threats being made and things like that, all due to reality TV. A lot of the things that happen to people that join reality TV also happen to people that are online personalities or YouTubers or just anybody. No matter how small or big you are, you still get these messages and these comments and this hate and negativity, and it can really affect a person and a human, because we forget that these people are real people. Even celebrities nowadays get so much crap, and people spend their time and their days and their energy just worrying about other people's lives. There are people that literally sit down and spend and waste their life. Imagine all the cortisol and the toxic, you know, crap in their body from stressing about somebody else's life. Imagine how many physical symptoms they're having just from stressing about other people. It's so mind-blowing to me that this has not gotten better. It's actually gotten worse. There's so many bad things going on in the world right now, and a lot of things that popped up on the news that just were so disappointing to me, and there's just so much hate surrounding so many different things and aspects of life, and it's just so out of control. And when Hana, she's such an amazing, she's a light, she's a sweetheart, and she didn't deserve all of the hate that was coming to her. A lot of people are blaming Terrace House, they're blaming the comedians, they're blaming the editors, and it's true. Reality TV, for all of you people sitting at home, if you watch these shows, things are manipulated and edited in ways that aren't actually true, and some things are provoked or made to happen by the producers, and you just can't believe everything that you see. Even on YouTube, people think that they know about my whole entire day out of a 10-minute video. All you're seeing is 10 minutes to 15 minutes of my day, and nobody realizes what happens behind the scenes or in between. The thing is, we don't know what people are actually feeling, what they're actually doing, how their relationships are. There's just so much that's in between all of this editing and this media, and nobody even thinks about that before they make a hateful conclusion or comments, and it's just so sickening to me. It really mentally affects people on so many levels. I was that person. I was there when I first started. I was so down when I got bad comments or negative comments, or I felt like I wasn't enough, or I wasn't doing enough, or I should quit YouTube. There were so many times where I just felt so depressed, and it was because of people that commented and messaged me and said some hurtful things that shouldn't have been said in the first place. It's really a shame when people have to take their frustrations and their problems out on other people to the point where it's harming somebody else, and to the point where they end up taking their own life. We lost somebody to hate messages, angry opinions, comments, and people right now are trying to find somebody to blame. And we can blame all day and we can point fingers, but the fact of the matter is that it's never gonna stop unless we're more aware of our voice and how we use it. At this point, like, we have to be thinking about ourselves and how we can contribute to the positivity of this world and this online world. It's really good to just start changing this by going onto your favorite creators' channels or Instagrams and sending them some love. Literally, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. I respect people's opinions. I think everybody should have a voice and they should speak up. And if they don't like something in a video, there's a way to say it maturely and calmly and kindly, because you have to be very careful with how people take it or how people feel after you comment. I get a lot of comments, a lot of negative comments that are books of a message about how they hate me and what I do and my content, and they don't like that I do this and they don't like that I do that, and that I shouldn't be doing this to my body and I shouldn't be doing that to my body, or I look ugly. There's so many comments like that, and there's people that literally probably sit there for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes at a time typing out these paragraphs. In one paragraph's all caps, the other paragraph is just name calling. It's so horrific. I just can't imagine what this person is going through. There's so many people that comment on my relationship saying how Ryuji was offended by something that I did or said when he never actually was. And it just, there's so many things that people don't see outside of YouTube, or, you know, even on TV, people don't see what's happening or what's going on in between the lines. It's very naive of people to be commenting and focusing on things that they know nothing about. There are ways to say things tastefully. There's ways to say things maturely. There are people out there that do it as a joke, and that's what we call trolls. If you do start a channel or you do start a brand or whatever you choose to do, if you do decide to go on some reality TV show, know that there are people that love this game and they will continuously and consistently show up on your feed and make negative comments for fun to get a reaction out of you or to get you to respond. There was a time when a girl told me, well, I want you to convince me to stay. And I was like, what? Excuse me? Do I know who you are?
Am I gonna waste my time convincing you to stay on my channel just because you're angry at me for something that I said?
First of all, there are people that literally look for attention, and you have to understand that the internet is huge. It's the world. There's people coming in and coming out. But you have to learn to recognize when people are just really looking for a reaction and really looking for attention. Some people jokingly do it to harm you. And once they've seen that they've done it, then they will be happy. Do not feed into that. Do not make people happy from your hurt. Don't tolerate it. Just don't. And some people are jealous of the fact that you are doing something creative and amazing and growing and succeeding, and people don't like to see other people succeed. So instead of doing something about it where they could succeed too and they could take action, they decide to take their frustration out by making negative comments or going on those stupid forums talking about other people constantly. Like, imagine a day like waking up with a cup of coffee and saying, I'm gonna go on this hate forum and I'm gonna just talk about this creator all day about how this must be true and that must be true, and I'm gonna spread a rumor today. It's gonna be so exciting. People like thrive off of that. It's like their medicine of the day. But truthfully, in reality, it's gonna bite them in the butt someday. So please, if you are a creator and if you're somebody that is putting yourself out online and there's somebody that's just so hateful and spiteful, don't worry about them. Who knows what those people are going through? You don't know. And they're probably going through a really tough time in their life, and that is the way that they cope. But there are better ways to cope. So if you're somebody that is like that and watching this video, there are better ways to cope, such as taking action and taking responsibility for your life, 100% responsibility for your life. You have so much control over the things that you say and the things that you do. You only get one life. The things that you say are so powerful, more powerful than you really, really believe. And there's a difference between a negative comment and an opinion, a tasteful opinion. You have to learn to recognize the two of those if you want to get through the process of growing on social media or becoming a reality TV star. And the thing is, it's easy to get brainwashed and to get sucked into those negative comments. You start scrolling through the comments on someone's YouTube channel, reading all the hate, and then you start to feel and believe the same thing because you're just reading so many hateful comments, and then it urges you to write a negative comment or to state your opinion in a hostile way. Try to avoid that. Try to put up a force field before you start reading comments. Don't let that affect you, because it is easy to get pulled in. It's easy to get pulled into making fun of somebody when you see other people doing it. It influences you. How is this person going to feel if I say this? Or how can I express my opinion without hurting her feelings or his feelings? What can I add to the comment that's gonna make their day better? Don't follow what everybody else is doing. Don't comment just because other people are commenting. Take action in a better and more positive way, because the world needs it, especially right now when there's so much hate going on in the world. For those of you who are wanting to create on YouTube and wanting to, you know, start an Instagram account or do anything on social media, TikTok, whatever, this is one thing that I learned these past couple years that has helped me tremendously move forward. There is one tool that you can use as a new creator and a growing creator that has helped me immensely these past couple years, and something that I should have done many years ago. And that is to use the block and delete button. Those buttons are the most powerful buttons in all of social media lands. People think it's the worst button. Deleting someone's comments means you don't care. Blocking someone means you don't care about your followers. A long time ago, people got into my head saying, oh, if you delete comment or if you block somebody, then that means you don't care about your followers and you don't care about your subscribers. Do not take that seriously, because first of all, you created a space of your own. You created this brand, you created this world of your own. This channel is your house, your home. So imagine this, someone knocks on your door and then they come in, wipe their dirty feet on your carpet, mud everywhere, start wiping their feet on everything, look you in the face, and tell you,
"You're the ugliest person without makeup. I hate your content.
Your husband doesn't like you."
Imagine somebody walking into your space and your house, wiping their muddy feet everywhere, staring you in the face and saying those things. Would you tolerate that? What would you do? I personally would be very upset and would kick them out of my house. So why can we not do that on social media? Why is it such a bad thing to delete comments that are hurtful, painful, threatening? Why is it so bad to block someone that I've never met in my entire life? I don't know who that person is. It could be a 40-year-old man in his mother's basement. It could be a 8-year-old child who knows no better. It could be somebody's dog. I don't know. Who is this person? Do I care? No, I don't care. The only people I care about are the people that are positive, that come into my channel, that love to share their opinions and start good conversations. I invite people in that are positive and kind and appreciate my art that I create online. I don't accept people that are just gonna put in all caps how much they hate me and continuously come onto my channel with a negative thought and opinion about my life and what I do in my life, spreading rumors or telling me this or that. No. You are the king and the queen of your platform, your kingdom. Everything that you create is your kingdom. This is your place. You have a choice. You can choose who you accept and who you don't accept, and you should always feel sorry for those people who have no kind bone in their body, and just let them go. Block them, don't engage, don't even try. They're people that need something else to focus on in their lives besides you. Now, there are people that say, oh, you look ugly. Like, those comments don't mean anything to me, and I don't really care. That's fine. If you think that I'm ugly, that's fine. My husband thinks I'm gorgeous. I'll leave some comments, because when someone writes a comment, it pushes your video to the top. One of the best ways to support somebody on a channel or on Instagram or whatever is to comment. And when someone writes a negative comment and it doesn't bother me, I'll leave it. But if someone is consistently showing up with just negative vibes, goodbye. I do not need that in my life. And you can do that in your life in general. If there's somebody that is hurting your feelings, or someone that's always bringing you down, or someone that's always saying such horrible things to you,
Block them out of your life. Goodbye.
people don't realize how much control they have over their lives and who they accept and who they listen to. And if you look deep down within yourself, you'll know that whatever they say to you, it's not true, and it never was true. Do whatever you can to protect yourself and your world, your kingdom, your space, your creations. This is what you've worked so hard on, and you are not gonna let other people bring you down. Obviously, if there's somebody that's threatening your life and trying to find you, or some stalker, whatever, go to the police, get help, please, because that is not okay. Do not be afraid to ask for help if you are feeling depressed or angry or stressed with all these comments that are coming in negative. Please reach out to somebody. That's so, so important. And if you're feeling any type of way, if you're feeling like you can't go on with your life, please get help. You are not only the king or queen of your life, you are the hero of your life, and you can save yourself by taking that step and getting help. You are the everything to yourself. That's what self-love is about. You can provide the love that other people can provide to you, to yourself. You can provide encouragement to yourself. You can provide the help that you need. You can do everything for yourself. That's what self-love is all about. It's protecting yourself. It's calling the shots for your life. It's making the decision to get the help that you need if you feel that you need it. Listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to yourself. You are your own hero. You are your own king. You are your own queen. This is your body is your kingdom, your temple, whatever you want to call it, and you are in charge. And I want you guys to know that you do have that power. You have so much power within you. The people that are spending time on hate sites and commenting on your stuff, they have just as many gifts as you do, and they're not using them. Be proud of yourself right now if you are getting a lot of hate messages and you are getting a lot of crap from other people. Just be proud of yourself that you are not that person that is commenting or sending you negative, hateful messages, and that you are in control of your kingdom. I know I keep saying kingdom, I just like the idea of a kingdom. I have my own kingdom. Be proud of yourself, of what you created, because you're doing so much more than those people. And those people can do the same thing as you if they really wanted to or they tried. I hope they do. I hope they do change and they do stop and they do think about the things that they say, because this world needs change. But I just really want to say this because there are a lot of people that are thinking about starting a YouTube channel. In the Japanese concept of ikigai, ikigai means life purpose. In this concept, in order to live a long and healthy life, one thing that you need to do and need to achieve to have life purpose is to contribute positively to your community. So what can you do right now to contribute in a positive way to this world and to this earth? Another thing that the Japanese practice for longevity and happiness in their life and to find their life purpose is to have something that they wake up to in the morning that makes them happy. There's no way in hell that somebody is waking up in the morning and commenting negatively on somebody's space or complaining about somebody that is making them legitimately happy. There's no way. So find something that's creative. Find something that's going to get you out of bed in the morning, whether it's painting or going for a walk or drinking a cup of coffee. It could be super small. Playing with your dog, spending time with your family. Those things should be happening in your life. I think a lot of people, before they start YouTube, they're scared of judgment. A lot of people, before they start a business or, you know, they start a brand or they want to do something new, they want to become a singer or they want to join the Olympics someday, they are afraid of judgment. And the reason why people are afraid of judgment is because there's so much hate out there. People are scared of it. Don't be afraid. Don't worry about what other people think your happiness should be. Again, please don't hesitate to get help if it's affecting you in a certain way. That's so important. Don't be afraid. There are people there for you. There are people who will always help you and be there for you. So don't think that you're alone in this. If anybody has anything to add to this, I would love to hear. And I think it's important that we all come together and we all support each other and encourage people to do the things that they love and to not judge people. You just don't know the whole story. And I think it's good to respect people and to be kind no matter what the situation is. This is the end of my rant, and I wanted to put this up here because I wanted to encourage those of you who are thinking about starting a channel, don't know how to start, are afraid to start, are afraid to do this, are afraid to do that, are afraid to move abroad, afraid to start a business, are afraid to fall in love even because of fear of judgment. Just do it. Do it and kick out the things that are making you feel worthless and bad. Don't lose your spark or your power that you have. Oh my gosh, I sound like a nerd. I hope this helps people. Rest in peace, Hana. She was a light. And for Hana's sake, hashtag flowers for Hana below, because this was a very tragic incident, and reality TV and TV shows and media can be very, very confusing. Always know the truth and just be kind. Thank you guys, and the next video will be not this, so thank you for listening, and I love you all. Mwah. You are all beautiful people, and you have so many gifts. You have so much to offer. Don't let anybody step on your light. See you guys in the next video. Bye!